I had a great summation all worked out, full of some sharp lawyering, but I'm not going to read it. I'm here to apologize. I am young and I am inexperienced, but you cannot hold Carl Lee Haley responsible for my shortcomings. You see, in all this legal maneuvering, something has gotten lost, and that something is the truth. Now, it is incumbent upon us lawyers to not just talk about the truth, but to actually seek it, to find it, to live it. My teacher taught me that. What is it in us that seeks the truth? Is it our minds or is it our hearts? I set out to prove that a black man could receive a fair trial in the South, that we are all equal in the eyes of the law. But that's not the truth, because the eyes of the law are human eyes, yours and mine, and until we can see each other as equals, justice is never going to be even-handed. It will remain nothing more than a mere reflection of our own prejudices. So, until that day, we have a duty under God to seek the truth, not with our minds or our eyes where fear and hate turn commonality into prejudice, but in our hearts where we don't know any better. I want to tell y'all a story. I want y'all to close your eyes while I tell you this story. I want you to listen to me. I want you to listen to yourselves. Go ahead. Close your eyes, please. This is a story about a little girl walking home from the grocery store one sunny afternoon. I want you to picture this little girl. Suddenly, a truck races up. Two men jump out and grab her. They tie her up and they tear off her clothes. Now they climb on. First one, then the other, raping her, shattering everything innocent and pure in a vicious thrust in a fog of drunken breath and sweat. And when they're done, after they've killed her tiny womb, murdered any chance for her to bear children, they decide to use her for target practice. So they start throwing full beer cans at her. They throw it so hard that it tears the flesh all the way to her bones. Then they urinate on it. Now comes the hanging. They have a rope. They tie a noose. Imagine the noose tied tightly around her neck and a sudden blinding jerk. Her feet and legs go kicking and they don't find the ground. The tree isn't strong enough. It snaps and she falls back down to the earth. So they pick her up and drive her to Foggy Creek Bridge, where they drop her some 30 feet down to the creek bottom below. Can you see her? Her raped, beaten, and broken body, soaked in their urine, soaked in their semen, soaked in her blood, left to die. Can you see her? I want you to picture that little girl. Now imagine she's white. The defense rests, Your Honor.